Welcome to our International Student Brief Show. Today, we've got some eye-opening stories for you. First up, Australian universities, including Charles Sturt University, are facing a big challenge. They plan to slash jobs and cut millions in funding because international student numbers have dropped by a staggering 90%. This is mainly due to stricter visa policies, which have really hit regional schools hard, sparking concerns among staff and local communities. Next, over in Hong Kong, the scene is buzzing with activity. Their public universities have received about 850 transfer inquiries from students affected by recent U.S. visa restrictions. Many students are looking for safer, more welcoming places to study, and Hong Kong is stepping up as a top international education hub. Universities like CUST and HKU are actively attracting these students, offering new opportunities and expanding their international student quotas. Finally, HKU's vice-chancellor, Xiang Zhang, is optimistic about Hong Kong's future. Despite global tensions, especially those involving the US and China, HKU is focusing on welcoming talented students from around the world. They're building partnerships with top universities and supporting international research efforts, helping Hong Kong shine as a global education leader. Please continue to watch for more details. Australian Broadcasting Corporation reports that Charles Sturt University in regional New South Wales is experiencing a severe financial crisis due to a staggering 90% decline in international student enrollment, prompting the university to cut jobs and save $35 million. The university's vice-chancellor, René Leon, emphasized that international students traditionally subsidized regional students, and the sharp drop, down from 8,460 students in 2019 to just about 10% of that number in 2024, was driven by government policies restricting visas. The announcement has sparked unrest among staff, with union representatives criticizing the lack of clarity and support, warning of a ripple effect that could devastate regional economies. The broader context involves a federal directive that led to 60,000 fewer international student visas issued in 2023 to 24, impacting universities across NSW, including the University of Wollongong, which has already announced cuts to non-academic positions. Politicians like Michael McCormick have called for urgent government action to support regional universities, warning that these job cuts threaten the economic vitality of regional communities and demand a re-evaluation of funding models to ensure equitable support. Meanwhile, in Hong Kong, the government and universities are responding to the U.S.'s hostile policies targeting international students, especially amid recent visa restrictions and bans that have caused about 850 transfer inquiries from affected students. The South China Morning Post highlights that top universities like CUST and HKU are actively recruiting and offering scholarships to students from U.S. institutions such as Harvard, which faced restrictions on international admissions. HKU's president, Xiang Zhang, articulated a vision of rising above geopolitical tensions by focusing on talent development and international collaboration, emphasizing that the university's mission is to attract top scholars not as a reaction to external pressures but as a strategic pursuit of excellence. Zhang also pointed out that the university is handling over 100 transfer applications from U.S. students, including those affected by the recent ban, and is working to recognize academic credits, fostering a global academic environment. His leadership underscores Hong Kong's potential role as a hub for international education and innovation, leveraging geopolitical challenges as opportunities to strengthen its position in global academia. Xiang Zhang also expressed a broader aspiration for HKU to contribute to China's development and to global efforts addressing pressing issues like climate change and health crises through international cooperation. Despite the geopolitical tensions and the US-China tech rivalry, Zhang remains optimistic about Hong Kong's future, emphasizing the city's unique advantages under one country, two systems. He advocates for HKU to serve as a bridge for international collaboration, technological advancement, and global problem-solving, aligning with President Xi Jinping's vision of a community of common destiny. Zhang's approach reflects a commitment to nurturing talent and fostering innovation, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth and emphasizing that Hong Kong and China can rise stronger by embracing international cooperation and technological leadership. His leadership exemplifies a strategic focus on building a resilient, globally connected university that aims to contribute significantly to both regional and global progress. BBC reports that Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has been hiding in a secret bunker for nearly 2 weeks amidst the ongoing conflict with Israel, fearing assassination attempts. As he finally considers emerging from his refuge during a fragile ceasefire brokered by the US and Qatar, he will confront a war-torn Iran, ravaged by Israeli airstrikes that have severely damaged its military infrastructure and nuclear facilities. The war has deeply weakened Iran's military and economy, with many Iranians blaming Khamenei himself for pursuing destructive policies that have led to sanctions, economic decline, and internal dissent. Despite his efforts to project victory on state TV, the country faces internal unrest, with some top figures murmuring about leadership change and opposition voices growing louder. The regime's brutal suppression persists, with executions and arrests on charges of espionage, and fears mounting that Iran's wounded leadership might turn its anger inward. Meanwhile, Iran's missile silos remain hidden in mountain tunnels, and its nuclear ambitions are still a concern, as the country hints at potential nuclear breakout amid ongoing sanctions and international pressure. Khamenei, now 86 and ailing, may be contemplating a smooth transition of power to ensure the regime's survival, but the internal power dynamics remain uncertain, with loyal military commanders possibly maneuvering behind the scenes. Yahoo US highlights the widespread misinformation circulating about Nigeria's southeastern region, often used to fuel separatist sentiments. Social media posts falsely claim that the region has been excluded from key development projects, including student loans, infrastructure, and national agencies, fueling claims of marginalization. However, these claims are misleading or false. For example, the National Student Loan Program has disbursed over 1 million applications from the southeast, and while Nigeria lacks a seaport in the region, inland ports and ongoing railway projects exist. The claim that the southeast is absent from major agencies is also false, as regional representatives are present in agencies like the FIRS and NNPCL. The assertion that there are no international airports is incorrect, with Akanu Ibiam International Airport serving Enugu, and rail lines have been recently completed in the region. While military checkpoints are common due to insecurity, they are also prevalent in other parts of Nigeria facing threats from armed groups. The post's narrative aims to stoke regional grievances, but the facts reveal a complex picture of ongoing development efforts and political representation that challenge the narrative of neglect, emphasizing the importance of accurate information in addressing regional tensions. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Turn on the TV screen, see the world unseen. China's on the news tonight, history in the spotlight. Scroll through my phone again, find out where to begin. Stories from the east to west, learning from the very best. News in China every day, learning in a fun new way. From the cities to the farms, feel the heartbeat, feel the charm. Ancient tales in modern times, mountains high and river rhymes. Culture rich in every town, golden driving never down. Every headline a new fact, from beginning to the end, connecting hearts through every word. China's story always heard. News in China every day, learning a fun new way. From the cities to the farms, feel the heartbeat, feel the charm. from beginning to the end, connecting hearts through every